Welcome to Could It Exist in Real Life, where plant-human hybrids are common knowledge. It's the last time I helped a desperate werewolf since he tore apart my room. Bastard. Okay, let me get this out of the way. I love Channel Awesome. The Nostalgia Critic and Atop the Fourth Wall are my favorite internet shows, and when I heard the Critic was back, I was excited. When he reviewed this movie, I was kind of curious about it. It's not a particularly great movie, but some plot elements of the movie set off my depiction alarm. For those who haven't seen the movie or the review, here's the gist of it. A couple that can't have a kid grows one from the ground. The kid has leaves on his legs and is powered by the sun and can breathe underwater. The important aspect of the kid is that he embodies everything that both parents want in a child. As impossible like this seems, a kid like this can be possible. Could it exist in real life? The method in which young Timothy came to existence was based off an old urban legend, which comprises of a baby coming from a cabbage patch. Naturally, this was an old wives' tale to keep kids from finding out about sex conception until they were old enough to first set birds and bees. This same conception was made popular by the Cabbage Patch Kids toys. While there is no evidence of a living sentient being could come from plant life so far, what I'm about to tell you here, you pretty much have to think in what-ifs. Should a plant-like species appear, the odd life of Timothy Green has proven the most realistic portrayal both scientifically and mystically. The mystic side is easy. What the parents did in creating the kit was known as a wish box, a container that's used to grant your wishes by placing a written notation of them in order for them to come true. It does exist, but their effects are debatable. However, should one try to use one, I do have one phrase of warning. Be careful what you wish for because you might get it. That being said, I encourage you to give it a try. Even if it doesn't work, it's fun to express hopes and dreams. The scientific side is somewhat more complicated. The mentioned box above doubles as a seed. When buried in soil and watered, it grows and we have our plant-human hybrid. Of course, the method in growing plants was exaggerated and sped up for dramatic effect, but the process is similar. His ability to breathe underwater is a result of his leaves. They weren't really leaves, but they were roots which can absorb the nearby water to keep him hydrated. Hence why they're on his feet and nowhere else. His solar power is a result of photosynthesis, a phenomena that involves plant life converting sunlight into energy. The more he absorbs, the more powerful he becomes. Hence how he became a superb athlete just by looking at the sun. Last but not least, his leaves falling off. While the story version was interesting, in which every goal succeeds is a leaf falling off, and when they all go he dies, however, the real reason is very simple. He should have stayed in the ground. When a plant is uprooted and taken from the soil, it dies from starvation. The water and sun kept him alive long enough to complete his goals. However, because he wasn't around any soil, he wouldn't absorb the minerals and nutrients around him, and he died. In other words, from the start of the movie, he killed himself. Pretty dark for a family movie, isn't it? As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more.